Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted that so many of you could make it today. Let me introduce myself. My name is Yanuar. I'm a student in Islamic State University Sunan Ampel, Surabaya. As you can see on the screen, our topic today is the trade horizon in 2020, big issues beyond US and China. First, what is bad about free trade? Second, what is free trade example? Third, what are the benefits of free trade? Fourth, the trade horizon in 2020, big issues beyond US and China. Five, solution. What is bad about free trade? Free trade is meant to eliminate unfair barriers to global commerce and raise the economy in development and developing nations. Like bad free trade products many negative effects. In particular, the problem working condition, job loss, economic damage to some countries, and environmental damage globally. What is free trade example? A free trade area (FTA) is where there are no import tariffs or quotas on product from one country entering another. Free trade agreement example of free trade area includes EFTA. Europe Free Trade Association consists of Norway, Iceland, Switzerland, and Liechtenstein. What are benefits of free trade? Free trade increase prosperity for America and the citizens of all participation nations by allowing consumers to buy more better quality product at lower cost in driver economic growth. Expansion efficient, increase innovation, and the greater frames that economy rules-based system. The trade horizon in 2020, big issues beyond US and China. The world of international trade is unlikely to be any less turbulent in 2020 than it was in 2019. The will US and China trade war will understandably garner the most headlines. But here is a quick tour of three other important trade themes we can expect to see play out over the course of the year. A. The crumbling consensus on free trade is resulting in trade agreement geared towards specific commercial and economic outcomes. For most of the post-WW2 era, trade negotiation, multilateral, bilateral, or regional, have been conducted with a simple underlying objective to reduce or eliminate barriers and restrictions which impede the flow of trade and investment cross-border. This objective was based on the widely held conventional wisdom that free or fair trade will be beneficial for countries, both individually and collectively. B. Sustainability will continue to grow in importance, but trade agreement will struggle to meaningfully address sustainability issues. There is fortunately an increasing recognition that although trade is an essential ingredient in economic development, it cannot be sustainably pursued unless it generates balanced economic growth and includes an equivalent commitment to strengthening social capital and environmental stewardship. The desire to ensure that trade is continued produced sustainably has led to more expensive and ambitious labor and environmental provisions in free trade agreement. Will the sentiment behind this provision is laudable, a word of caution is in order, given the complex range of entirely not trade-related factors that underpin labor and environmental realities in most countries. There are limits to what we can expect trade agreement to accomplish in this sphere. C. Technology will drive and complicate trade relations to an extent we have not seen before. Advances in technology are complication trade in at least two distinct ways. First, an increasing portion of trade has now become digital rather than physical. In this space, when we talk about trade, most of us conjured a mix of bulk cargo ships crisscrossing ocean. Today, trade increasingly refer to things like digital software download. In fact, the McKinsey Global Institute estimate that cross-border data flow now contribute more to global GDP growth than trade in physical goods. While trade in goods has been essential flat for more than a decade, technology is also complicating trade governance through the growing prevalence of dual-use technology, that is, technology which have both civilian and military application. This means that an increasing number of everyday consumer products, ranging from family automobile to video games and weather apps, contain technologies with potential military usage. Solution imposed a 25% tariff on steel import that took effect on July 6, 2018, impacting $34 billion worth of Chinese import. 10 that is above the 10% tariff previously used for aluminum. 11 in response, China cancelled a contract import for soybean. The cost of imported steel, which is ultimately passed on to the consumer. The tariff of a month after imposing tariff and quotas on imported solar panel and washing machine. 12. China has become a global leader in the production of solar panel. The stock market rate decreases when it is nurtured.